be that beautiful skyrim I've always heard about. Where'd you... Who's there? Get down while
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
Yes? Yes?
The Imperials think we need their laws. Damn faithless Imperials.
I've been looking for you. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any corner.
Come here where you're not. Eat our food. You trusted me, Steve. You refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Oh, pardon me. Was I in your way?
I'm no fan of the sun.
Ways of finding out what you
I hope
really
someday
is.
we'll get to know each other better. Of course. My pa used to say, there ain't no use worrying about the things you can't change. If it's my fate to be ended by a dragon, so be it. Meantime, I'll live my life the way I want to. Sometimes
Do you hate the
difference
Dark
between life
Elves?
and death
Are you here to
is
bully
swiftness.
us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. All right, then.
Everything all right?
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
ago,
Stormcloaks are finding victory across the
we
land.
intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire is putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
I had expected Isgrimor City to be bigger.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Railof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man. But he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks.
They used to
You'd
call
think I need to
Windhelm
set
the City of
forerunners
Kings.
for a lesson.
In my books, anyway.
Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. Yeah, but first, tell me, why does a foreigner want to fight for Skyrim? You mistake me. I'm not saying no, just wondering about your intentions. We're not looking for sellswords. The Stormcloaks need dedicated men and women who are devoted to the cause and willing to die for it. All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you. The kind men use to measure themselves. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway. It's where men have tested their metal for ages. It's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you. Only the ones I'm not sure about. This will prove your abilities, but more importantly, it will prove your commitment. We'll see about that, won't we? If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking the city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time.
The Stormcloaks are
We
finding
know the
victory
price
across
of
the
freedom.
land.
But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's
Grew up
left
here,
of Skyrim to
cold
wait?
as Atmora, but that just grows the
They
beard
have
thicker.
families to think of.
Lot of history in these
How
walls.
many of their
We're trying to
sons
make
and
some more.
daughters follow your
It's a
path?
lucky time to be
We
alive.
are their families.
Well put.
For
friend.
Ulfric?
Tell me,
Well,
Galmar.
nothing official.
Why do you fight?
Known him for years.
I'd follow you
He seems
into
to
the
value
depths
my
of
thoughts,
oblivion.
and I'm
You
grateful
know
for that. I
Yes,
don't really have a mind for
Why
war,
do you fight?
and I think he likes
If not
having an
for me,
untrained opinion
what
from
then?
time to time.
I'll die before elves dictate the
Travel
fates
safely.
of men.
It's dangerous out there.
One in this.
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil.
Everything all right? Destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army until I took a sword to the chest.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can, but I still have to listen to my brothers harping about injustices.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong. The Grey Quarter's not much to look at now, but it wasn't always so bad. Not a day goes by that I don't think about returning to the ancestral home of my people. Still, even with the rough treatment we've had at the hands of Ulfric and his lot, I've got ties here. It's probably more trouble to pack up and leave than it is to stay. Besides, Amberus can't run the Corner Club on his own. Windhelm is divided into 4 quarters. The Grey Quarter is the one that's home to all the city's dark elves. If it looks to you like an impoverished slum, that's because it is. Ulfric prefers that we live in squalor. He has nothing but disdain for anyone who isn't a Nord. He tolerates us, but that's the extent of his hospitality. It was a pleasure.
Things have been a lot worse around here since Ulfric took over. Where else would we be? When the Red Mountain burned, you could scarcely breathe in Morrowind, so we came west. Windhelm was the first city on that road, and here we are. If we had known the Nords would be so unwelcoming, we may have kept walking. Well, you see where we have to live. This forgotten alley. All the filth from the upper quarters flows downhill, like they say. Good luck getting one of the guards to help with anything. I tried to get Ulfric to even come down here to see the squalor, but the High Lord of his mightiness couldn't find the time. None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems. Let's sate that appetite, If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any... All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some. Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it. It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city. Don't let Viola catch you in...
Don't think you can barter with me like one of those damned shopkeepers.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook at Candle.
The best way for us to win the Nord's respect is through hard work.
Nope, sorry.
I'd be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war wound.
Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her. Same as the others. Looks like she was stabbed and then cut apart. It's like an animal got to her, but these are the wounds of a blade. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up. We're stretched thin as it is with a war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth. If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
This is a shame. This is a shame. No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
What is it?
This is a shame.
Always sad when someone has to die. Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Another one. Terrible. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Stay away from the Aretino residence. The place is cursed. Just like always, nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to your life, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be an official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
If you've got some time, stop by my House of Curiosities. I promise you'll see wonders.
Staying safe, I hope?
The waiting. The insufferable waiting. by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here. You'll end up like Rompi.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed us! Traitor!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now,
All hard.
Traitor!
You helped Ulfric Stormcloak
From the
escape.
castle, we used to just be able to see Solitude over the mountains. That's exactly what I imagined.
People of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder.
Liar!
Story. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Lords.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Some gate guard you were!
I still can't believe he knew what he was doing when he opened that gate.
Feel
They're
free
new
to
in
make
town,
requests.
Right? If you need a place to sleep, head over to the Winking Schemer. Keep a fine inn.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
Can't a woman get a moment to herself? Leave me! We should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death. I'm not going to warn you again. Get up! I'm warning you. Listen. Back off. Guards! Help!
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart woman. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Oh, what delight. Another charming customer. It is when my customers waste time chatting and not buying. Radiant Raiment has the finest attire in all of Skyrim. That is how we get business. Take a look. Finally.
I'd read stories about the Solitude Windmill, but I didn't expect it to be that big.
Hello, I'm Gisley, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does. Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my brother Erica's world. Yes, my older brother, and the person you probably want to be speaking to right now. But really, since Torig's death, Falk Firebeard wields the true power of the Jarl's Court. My brother is nothing more than a pompous little fop. Oh, if you're looking for a good attitude, go see the bards. They'll fake it for you if nothing else. If you're looking for truth instead, see Noster. He's a good example of what life has to offer. And if you're just looking to feel good, go get some spiced wine from Yvette. But whatever you do, just leave me alone. We'll speak again later, if we must.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Oh, sight. Another charming customer. If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
Spare some gold for
If you ever want to replace those old rags, stop by Radiant Raiment. Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should come by our shop, Radiant Raiment. We could fix you right up. It's not an insult, just an observation. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor. Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned. You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raiment's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit. Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raiment. Remember Radiant Raiment when you need a change of attire.
So, you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed? Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Oh, Master, it's your time to do with as you please.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
The Emperor's cousin Vittoria Vici is getting married soon. The reception will be public. Anyone in solitude can attend. I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Please don't interrupt the court.
I swear.
Please don't interrupt the court.
Coming from that cave.
Please
Strange
don't
noises
interrupt
and
the
lights.
court.
We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Halfingar's people will always be safe under my
Your
rule.
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell
Thane
Captain Oz I
Bryling,
sent to
at your
assign
service.
extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
The Imperials are good for business.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent. Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request request for a few dresses quite soon. Be well. Pray for solitude and my husband.
If you must venture southwest, stay clear of Volskag. It's a cursed place. The tomb of the dead still live.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do. A method to your madness, and your madness is
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not. Pardon me.
Fruit! Fresh off the boat!
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Why, hello! Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store. That's wonderful! You've done us a great service. As promised, the outfit is yours, and here's something for your trouble. Thank you for your patronage.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
Tell me again why we're wasting time and dwindling resources chasing a legend. We don't even know it exists.
The Jarls are upset. They don't all support you.
Damn the Jarls.
They demand the moot.
And damn the moot! We should risk letting those milk drinkers put Torik's woman on the throne? She'll hand Skyrim over to the elves on a silver plate.
All the more reason, then. The crown would legitimize your claim.
A crown doesn't make a king.
No, but this one.
If it even exists.
It exists, and it will be the symbol of the righteousness of our cause. Think about it. The jagged crown. It heralds back to a time before Jarls and moots. Back to the time when the king was a king because his enemies fell before him, and his people rose because they loved him. Skyrim needs that king. You will be that king, Ulfric. You must be.
You're certain you found it?
When have I ever been false with you?
Fine. I'll send the Unblooded here with you. Fancy a crawl through a moldering dungeon to see if you can't stir up Garmar's jagged crown.
It will be there. You'll see. You're alive. I owe Ulfric a drink. I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be seeing you again. I misjudged you. You're definitely Stormcloak material. It's time we made this official. You ready to take the oath? Before you're one of us, you must swear fealty to Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak, future High King of Skyrim. You must also pledge unswerving loyalty to your fellow Stormcloaks, to Skyrim, and to her people. That's the spirit. By swearing this oath, you become one of us, a heroine of the people, a true daughter of Skyrim, a Stormcloak. Repeat after me. I do swear my blood and honor to the service of Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm and true High King of Skyrim. As Talos is my witness, may this oath bind me to death and beyond. Even to my lord, as to my fellow brothers and sisters in arms. All hail the Stormcloaks, the true sons and daughters of Skyrim. Now you're one of us, which means you get to tag along on a little trip with me. Oh, and here. You're a Stormcloak now. You ought to look the part. Watch yourself out there.